Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! In your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing the...
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything...
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah, a land cold enough to crack teeth. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might...
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the...
Then, you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot. About that free advice...
For you, I'll give it twice.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious...
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk won't... I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave.
Conclave.
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from no idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting... Araya's been to that shindig. But when I asked her what it's like, so if you want to know more, you'll have to find her. And make her like you.
And Oraya is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunders, and they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Oraya found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to the machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. Or it could be because they all got indigestion for all. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off.
Is Aratak a renowned...
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew... Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of an angry machine.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within...
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born, prove your best at something, and some Warwicks come and go. Some last the whole Banuk territory. Banur. It's just a bunch of...
I'm not sure if I'm less confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed.
You said you've lived out here for...
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are still... We could get through. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her.
Women?
No, look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk.
See you around, Bergrand.
Hope so. I like return custom.
Shall we all die?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Oraya knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a camp. Perhaps it will last. Until the...
This daemon...
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of... But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated. A few of my old warriors remained with me.
You're set on going back to them?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? It would be a worse fate.
Well, I guess that's it.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
No matter how dark our days become, the hunt remains a comfort.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge. Without rain. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But it's...
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between, of course, if the waters don't recede.
So the waters came fast.
There was no rain, Not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it.
A flood without rain. That is strange.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't...
Not so long ago, they are not easily forgiven.
deep in. Silence.
I don't see what's... wrong with the tree.
This
And the rest of us.
No one hunts like the Banuk.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her
Outlander,
apprentice.
wait a
Follow
moment.
the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that speed...
This? It was made by an...
Ah,
no.
a tinker does not understand the spot, but it could be improved upon, modified. Far north of here, there is a cave. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shaman. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave.
Crawling with bandits.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
suppose. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head. stop tensing up. Go to the tall next part. It's heavy. And done. Part seems intact. Till next one. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. The Banuk were protecting it. This tall neck was probably holy to them. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. wake you up? Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here. All right. Now I just have to reach its head. That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like Naltuk?
Who are you?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram
And I'm not selling. I just need to find...
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout. The daemon's energy pulses from them.
Aratak said this daemon was... frenzying machine.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. The corruption.
You have? Well, then you know more. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must...
Will you tell me where Ourea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Ourea wants to hear right now, and it is...
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work?
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the Daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Aurea.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. I can kill the machines, but what about the tower? I'll be able to destroy it. Or override it. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. Machines. It can be overridden.
You are quite the warrior.
Seems I can take care of the machine.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward, if you make it that far. You should too.
You said something about blue gleam at the end.
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
A
lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No,
Were you with Aurea?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and
How do I cross this?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, but be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice.
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this. Shaman's path. This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said. Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. These mountains must be the ice rocks. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built. This animal figurine. The shape looks familiar. Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. It looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? Someone's been through here. Not that long ago either.
I've become trapped somehow!
The lock positions. Helpful.
Bar the forge, I'm pleased to hear another person stomping about in here. This blasted door is stuck! This is a perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed. Oh!
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the wake. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come...
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones. But an intricate... I've only seen one such device before. I remember holding it, staring into its face.
And one of these looking glasses.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little... I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic. My savior! My salvation! And if you like, why wouldn't you? Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl! 2 sets of hands! Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the clan. Stone ruins, wild cold, lake wild. I've spent 13 levels on that mountain rafting, but no wall. Great stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous busted-out wood parts. You know the ones with their 4 wheels? I've raced through 100 of those trucks. The only things I've ever seen inside is birds. You don't suppose that's what they were for? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin!
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. how are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around, see what I can find.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel. Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
So much for being careful. Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
No! The drop's too far, girl! Oh! Control falling. Very clever.
Going down. Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gilden!
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way!
Forge, forgive me. What if that snap maw swallowed that ring we're after? Just... gobbled it right up.
We'll find out after I've killed it! dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room! To the spoils! Oh, what's in here?
We drained
More
enough
old
water
world
for what we
treasures,
need
perhaps?
to do, but
This place is full of
I wonder
surprises.
if I could empty out the whole dam.
We have a look?
Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
That didn't help. The water can't pass through.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
There, that should do it. I should head back. See if that took care of the rest of the water.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
Ugh, it stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
You smell that?
I should head back up with Gildan.
Smells like a Forge-side morning in the claim.
Those drainage pipes lead into another room. Wonder what's in there.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room... I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to.
Another holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
Gildan? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. Right there in the window.
I'm sorry, Gildan. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? And what a delve it was! Ugh!
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Laolai's already at the din. Sound's getting louder. She wasn't kidding about the sound. You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like... Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Need them soon enough. Snap this blue gem off carefully. Never know when I might need these. I'll tuck that away. Pretty far up. The shaman's path must be... This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. I took a wrong turn. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though. this way. Another marker. Good. Dead end. But at least there's stuff. Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Stalkers. Better be careful. Gotta get past these stalkers, one way or another. Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? This is birch bark. Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross. Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? What is this bridge room? Looks like it needs to fill up the ground with the things. Across this one. Down it is. Down, then up. There's the way up. I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it. Wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly. Don't like the sound of that. was overloaded by that pulse. We're doing this big way. Scary new machine. Down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means I've got to climb. I should be able to get up there. This must be the shrine Neltuk was talking about. Guess I should take the blue gleam. Sparkles. I can see that it's worth a lot. Neltuk said Aurea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Aurea's inside. Lots of strange equipment. What was this place? Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. So that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open. Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. Not much higher to climb. Aurea must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing you. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon from all... Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a... revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I have...
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow, or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's... done some terrible things. I don't know as much about him.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get...
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that... I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this... spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the cart, I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so... I took refuge. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here, it kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them.
What did the spirit want for...
She said she was... hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost, and needed my help. She asked questions with patience, with wisdom. I told her things and long kept silent. She never tired of me. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time. She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels. And I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation. Not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I and yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone. Replaced by a gate we could not pass. And we were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but after... he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. one you call the spirit. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the past.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain. You said you were a hunter. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you won't. You heard the spirit. She's suffering, tormented by the daemon. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answer.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine.
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sekuli. You help her. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet. Until then, I'll be here to answer. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon.
Look out below! A fistful of blue grain's worth. Cold. Easier when I was a kid. Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. Not natural either. Might not be alone down here. Here's one of the metal birds. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. Just have to go up. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo. I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Mounting rail. That's what I want. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge. So this thing will improve my spear, huh? Maybe I can trade this blue-green. Not just the Banuk like precious jewels. I'd have to leave something else behind. Keeper.
Aurea did? And what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who...
I'm going to challenge...